This is where the conversation. This is where the conversation actually gets unedited, raw. Like, I don't mean it like that. I mean, yeah, we say it as it is. There, no, as you know, they watch my face. Yeah, meanwhile, she likes having the conversations raw. She says it as it is. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for Easy Talk. I call you them, you're pay. Abba!
It's like we home.
I said, I hear Wabaye. Wabaye. All right, guys, welcome to the studios once again.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
Today is a very important topic, and it's because it has to do with jobs. When you mention jobs, the first group of people that come to mind is the youth. Yes, as if the elderly don't like working, but it's the youth. The youth are always looking for jobs. Sometimes you ask them what they want to do and they don't even know. They don't have an idea. But would you take a job with a salary that leaves you slightly in debt after monthly expenses, or wait at home for a better paying job? Now, this question is very, very important because I remember I was trying to look for a job for someone when I was in South Africa, when I was staying there for a bit. And I was trying to look for a job. I was rather job hunting for a South African because I had very important friends. And one of them said, there's a job allocation for someone. And I said, okay, cool. Can you fix this person there? They said, yes. And they told me they're actually going to pay the person 20,000 Rand because she is not, she didn't have the certificate required. So the company was going to help her get the license first before they can increase it. At the time when I checked the rate in cities, that would be about 15,000.
It's now 11,000.
Yeah, it's now 11,000. Not bad at all. No. For the kind of job, she was supposed to be more or less like a salesperson. For a those people, insurance company. So she was to sell the insurance. And I thought about my dear country. How many of them are earning that much? And the amazing thing was that she would take first half of the money on the 15th and then the other half on the 30th. Rent, where she was staying, the rent was about 7,000 Rand. And so if she pays 7,000 Rand, she has 13,000 left. There's no way groceries will cost you 13,000.
The cheapest car.
There's no way.
Yeah.
Even 5,000 unless you are feeding yourself for 2 months, or maybe you eat a lot. So I know maybe she'll spend like maybe 3,000 on groceries for the month because she'll hardly be at home anyways. And if she likes coffee, and this was somebody I was very close to. So I remember telling her that, look, I have a remedy for you to save. Stop buying coffee and just buy coffee that you can make, buy a flask, and that will save you money because she's addicted to it. She was always buying coffee.
Most of them are.
When I look at the conditions and the situations, and then when I compare, Charlie, it's no bad. On top of cold weather, it's not bad. Yeah, because when you don't have money and it's hot, it's very annoying. Yeah, when you don't have money and it's hot, it's annoying. Because today when I was coming, my right decided to stop in the middle of the road.
No trick.
Oh, Charlie, I no go feel. You see, if it was like some very beautiful, nice car, I would have rolled down and then maybe even get down so people see that it's me, you know. But this car, this is my substitute when life is hard. And this car decided to stop.
Cool.
I sit inside.
Is it the same car? No.
It's the same car. So I was telling the Lord that, Father, take it. Because it was in the middle of the car, the highway, and any car coming could run at me. And I didn't want to get that. I said, me sit down. Me. So eventually I saw a guy on the side of the road. He looked like a mechanic, and he was coming to me.
Oh, right.
So yeah, and then that's one thing I love about Ghanaians. And then he came and he said, "Oh, Bosu, you know, maybe I just help you push this." I know, say, Anya, small go. I said, "Oh, no, don't worry. Push me." He himself said, "Bosu, make it not get down. People go see you. Make it not get down." So today, that was my ordeal. And thinking about this topic, it made a lot of sense.
Right.
You know, sometimes you work so hard, but do you earn enough? Or you earn the money and you end up running to debt. Maybe you will collect somebody's money, even in the same office. You can borrow. Give me 2,000, give me 1,000, and your salary is 3,000. So when the salary comes, you pay 2,000, you are left with 1,000.
Not forgetting quick loan.
Yeah. And quick loan to what as I say, we a champion to what it me more 4K, 3K.
I'm the killer.
So now maybe 500 goes to quick loan, and you still need to commute back and forth every day. Even if you are driving, you buy fuel.
The quick loans, they have 2 apps.
They have to.
Yeah, so you collect it and then you join it.
How did it come?
Michael.
Hey, Charlie, don't be easy. So, guys, ladies and gentlemen, the question for today is: would you take a job? You see, and when you sit at home too, you become stale. You become depressed, mentally broken. Family will be giving you pressure. If you have a girl and you're a guy, she will look at you some way. She might love you, but she will look at you some way. If you are a girl, your parents look at you some way. If you're a guy, they will cook and not give you. And so that next time when you are coming, next time you go and look for a job. They will cook, you will help them to pound the fufu, but they will tell you to eat take your soup with the cassava like that. Yes, because
this is why we step
or you buy kinky. So that's the question. Michael, Princess, and Esinu, any of you can give your submission before I open the phone lines.
Okay, let me start.
Okay.
So I would rather go for the job, because when I sit at home, I feel like I'm accumulating my debt, because I'm going to sit at home with not even 100 cedis coming into my account at the end of the month, and I still need to eat, and then there'll be a family program that everybody expects you to come, so you would still have to go. And then there's one grandma that will still be expecting you to give her at least 20 cedis before you leave that event. So when you have a job, at least you can have something to commute with. You can have the 20 cedis to give your grandma. And even when you're borrowing, you still know that at the end of the month, you're going to get at least something to pay your debt. So I think I'll go for the job.
You'd go for the job.
Yes.
So Princess will go for the job and will not wait. Michael?
Me, I'll sit at home.
I know. I'm not surprised at all.
Take quick loan.
Michael, you'd rather sit at home, no money is coming in. How would you take care of yourself? I mean, I know you're working now, but
you see, that's why God created. He didn't create just Adam. You know, after he created Adam, he created other human beings. We have family. These are the reasons why we have family and friends.
Okay.
Former work colleagues, mates.
So you will be depending on them. Would they not make you? Would that not make you look a certain, like some type of,
You know, Shaggy.
Especially being a
You see,
guy.
You know,
Yeah.
Shaggy.
Of course.
like
being
you
a guy-
become like a liability.
No, you are not a liability. Life hits everybody at a certain point. So at this point, this is where I'm going to. These are my dark moments.
You have defined your own dark moments.
Yes. So these are dark moments. And so in dark moments like this, I feel family should stand with me whilst I look for a better option to life. You understand? Because you see, looking at Princess like this, with whatever she says as she said, that means that she is ready to continue to live in debt. Do you get it? Now imagine living in debt and then in a workspace. You might take up certain activities in the workspace, illegal activities. Because then at the end of the day, you are hustling. Me a Jumoko. Because
Yeah.
I am at home.
Yes.
Do you understand?
I understand.
But not being at home and folding my arms. But I mean, I'm looking for a job. That's what the question is.
Yes.
I'm looking for a job.
Yes.
And I'm relying on family and friends.
Like a better paying job.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? And God will provide.
Gosh.
Jesus will take the wheel.
Jesus will take the wheel.
Yes.
Regardless whatever it is. So I mean,
So I mean, look, if I'm understanding Michael, and I'm not supporting him,
You don't have an opinion.
I don't have an opinion. I'm
Yeah.
only opening up his talk more.
Submission.
So that submission more, so that Esinu can come in. Michael is basically saying, look, I'm at home, and I'm thinking about it whilst he was talking. I was thinking, it's true to an extent. If you are home, it's stress free.
yeah.
You wouldn't have to take any trotro or Uber or anything to work and back. You are not tempted to go and borrow unnecessarily. If you are borrowing, it's within your home. Maybe, oh, ma'am, if you da, stana,
Kwesi send more to
Kwesi send
Twenko.
more to Twenko, you know, and it's within a certain way. But then when it comes to work, you also eat when you come to work. So then you realize that your expenses keep going up, and that can keep you in debt for a long time.
You have to change your clothes every
You have to
day.
change your clothes every day. It can be frustrating, and you stand a chance of being more depressed because you will see other people doing better who are your age, and you feel like chala, we all not in it. On top of your boss's wahala.
That's the idea.
So that's how I'm looking at it from Michael's point of view.
Yeah.
Esinu, what do you think?
Okay. So I think, Michael's argument is fair. But at the end of the day, question we need to ask is, looking at our economic reality and looking at how getting jobs can be very difficult. If, say, you don't get a job or you don't get the perfect job or a well-paying job, say 1 year, will you still be depending on your family and friends? How sustainable is that? Even with you being a guy, I know that the way guys are made up, it'll be very difficult to keep asking
People.
money all the time, right? So I really do not think just staying at home and say, let me look for the job. You take what you have and find means and ways of managing situations. I know companies where they provide lunch. If your company provides lunch, that's a good thing. You cancel out, some
But
of the
if
feeding.
the lunch is not every day, maybe it's every other day.
You still find ways around it. It's just
it
about
means that
you.
if lunch is not on, say, Tuesday, Wutiatio.
No, but
telling
you
you.
still find means, because even if you
Well,
stay
you
in the
can
house,
decide
you
you can decide to fast on Tuesdays.
What Tuesdays?
That's
yeah.
not a bad idea.
Yeah. So it's not fasting.
Yeah,
man.
yeah, yeah.
Say food no day.
Yeah, but I would definitely take the job, right? Half a loaf, they say, is better than none. And
That thing
try
doesn't work
means
in our
and ways of
generation anymore.
managing the situation. Michael,
Michael is saying something. It doesn't work. How?
Michael, why?
See, I'm telling you, Drake, most of the proverbs that they used to be right now in this day.
That one I agree with you. We have to in fact we have to investigate most of those we have to
like wise sayings, they work. It
most
doesn't
of
even
the
plug
wise sayings actually they are unwise.
They are very unwise. Who said half a loaf is better than
No, it's better. It just gives you a sense of responsibility.
So,
and
as you know, are you saying
independence.
that
You just find a way
with
around
what you
it.
are saying, it means that yes, take the job and steal. So,
No,
for example,
no.
So, for example, I'm working at let's say I'm working at DVLA, and I know my salary is like 1,000. It's not enough. So I decided to be a Goro boy on the side.
Right.
I'll do running. People want, madam, do you want to license? No, if you go to the office, it will take you so much. So no, let me do a quick one. Then I pass inside, and the person behind the computer is my friend. No, you put some money, then you get. You can also get. In fact, there was a time that the Goro boys had machines and more printing materials than.
And it was serious.
It was serious.
In fact, you go to the office and they'll tell you
go there and go and print.
Yeah.
So
I get where you're coming from, but
so is that what you want us to do?
No, I'm not saying you should go and steal. What makes you think those who are like in high-paying jobs do not steal?
No, that's not what we're saying. It's not even like that. We are saying that at this point, the opportunity, the space has been created.
Yes.
You understand? So the probability that you find yourself doing that is very high.
It's very high.
That's what you're saying. It's probability.
Because from today,
so
it looks like Payola has to happen. Payo.
Charlie,
it's been a long time I heard that way.
I know, right?
But those times then I was the one that was carrying the Payola
the money. Because normally when you are going to pay it, they never collect it, but somebody collects it.
Yeah, somebody will meet you and collect it.
Give it to. Normally I don't like taking money. You give it to this one.
Go and see this person.
Yeah. We'll share it for the boys.
I'm telling you.
All right, so Esini, you're done.
I'll take the job and work something around it. There's definitely something. There's definitely going to be a way.
You find a way. In Ghana.
Surely there's a way
in Ghana here.
Because see, funny enough, if you run a study, I strongly believe that not everybody is really okay with the.
We are not okay. Me, I'm not okay.
But yes, are you not coming to work?
No.
Haven't you find a way around it?
So that's what I'm saying. That you see, we are speaking for the larger majority.
Yes.
Okay? That 1 year. It's not like the person has not gone to school. There are people. I have friends who have stayed home for years. I have somebody that went to study petrochemical, went to this thing, and is back. He doesn't have work to do. Do you understand? But I understand dark times. So I mean, once in a while, Charlie Miniano, then you say something, you do this, and then because look, anytime he even goes somewhere because of his CV, you're like, we can't pay you. You get it? I mean, that's basically that's what you should be looking at and everything.
I get you.
Now, if he decides to force and get something that he himself doesn't even appreciate, that's another
issue.
If you don't appreciate it, I mean, why take it? But the thing is, you go to step one. You get to step one before you get to step two.
To find a job and do something around it.
You have to accept it because that's what you have now.
But that's what Michael is saying.
That
then you get a job you are not enjoying.
Yes.
But you have to do it because you need a job.
Yes, but then the thing is, the very moment you take the job, that doesn't mean that you don't look for other options because it's not like that's your ideal. But you're making do with it. So whilst you take it, you look for better opportunities. You're not saying
is one of those people who spoiled my business during the COVID time.
So they will take yours and then use it to manage themselves.
They took the business and they were. Before I realized all the stuff
they were gone.
Everybody left me.
Yeah.
It's killing entrepreneurs because
of course.
People are taking jobs because of survival. And that's a problem.
And then that particular workspace is going to invest into you, skills transfer and all that.
Yes.
And then you become perfect and to pass on the skills, then you move to another job. So think about it.
And what you're saying is very powerful. It's bringing something to mind. It's making me realize how a lot of people are working but unfulfilled because of economic hardships, challenges, and whatsoever. People are applying for jobs not because they love it, not because you realize that lots of people find themselves in places and they are not growing. They are just doing their job because Charlie, the thing, I'm not enjoying it, and I don't even have a plan. I'm not working purposefully. I just want to earn salary, so I can come and be there. Smamming me. Because sometimes being sent around and go and do this, there's a lesson to be learned in there. But because you didn't come with the right motive, it becomes some way for you.
Everything is difficult.
Becomes like it's difficult.
Yeah.
All right, guys, let's open the phone lines and hear what you also have to say. 0559 242 717 or 0556 910 154. It's Easy Talk here on the 3FM Drive. We're asking the question: would you rather take a job that will lead you into debt even after your expenses, or you would stay at home waiting for a better job? That's the question we're asking today. 0559 242 717 0556 910 154. Did you read something funny?
Yeah, I did. So there are some
All right,
comments on
then hold on. Let me pick this call and then we do that. Hello.
Hello, Drake.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So this is Kwesi Afari again.
Okay, go Ferry, please. Thanks for calling, and you're the first caller. Go ahead.
Yeah. So I've been listening to you, and I think I'll go for the job.
You go for the job, eh?
Yeah, you go for the job, and going for a job is not just about the money. It's about experience. And because when there are some jobs, you want to get a job, maybe you went for school for that job, but they say they need somebody with 5 years experience. So how is it better 5 years experience when you sit at home?
Yeah, you have a point.
And then another thing is, those who are talking about if you go and do a job where you don't get enough money, you steal. When you stay home, even if you don't steal and something is lost, they'll say it's you.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
So do something for yourself.
That's
it's about self-respect. And then you do it. It may not be the job you went to school for, but you get some experience. It's not only in school that we learn. We learn from everywhere.
Yeah. Yeah.
So please, I beg you, go for the job. Thank you.
Okay, all right. We will go for the job. We say go for the job. Thank you. 0559 242 717. Michael, do you have something to say about this?
Oh, well, I mean, go for the job. That's if we were talking about it. Being in a space that you are not fulfilled or you don't want, trust me. See, no matter how tired I am, media production space is a space I love. You understand? So no matter how tired I am, see, when I get into the space, my senses are up. You love to do it. You understand? I mean, it's a problem.
All right, let me pick this call. Hello.
Hi, good evening.
Hi, good evening.
How are you guys doing?
We are great. We've been waiting for your call.
I know. I think Michael was my boyfriend. Listening to him, I would have left him right this moment. I'll leave him this moment. Yes, experience is everything. Like, experience is everything. Forget about money. Experience. Look, my first job in 2010, 2011, I was being paid 624 Ghana cedis.
Wow.
Coming to Accra, that 624, I'm supposed to eat from it, parents, like everything.
Wow.
And so after a year or two, I resigned because I was still taking money from my parents and it wasn't making sense. So I decided to resign. Then I went to a bank. And with this bank, I was on contract. And I was also being paid 600 Ghana cedis.
Wow.
So, I mean, whether you are, look, 99% of bankers are contract staff workers. But because we dress in suits and all that, because it's mandatory that you are supposed to dress, this color, don't wear this color. So although you are a contract staff, you are forced to wear those outfits, although you don't have money. So after 2 years, I also resigned. But the good thing was, I learned a lot about customer service.
Wow.
Because all this was, I was a customer service officer. So I learned a lot. So getting my current job after 6 months of being home, when I resigned, I look back and say, God, you prepared it for me.
For you.
Because I learned a lot. And that actually worked on my patience level. Because where I am right now, I handle customers across the country and across the world.
Wow.
And customers can send you in.
Wow. Well, she's saying something very powerful, something very, very powerful. Sorry, the line dropped, and so you might want to call back. Let me pick this call. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, sir. Your name and where you're calling from, please.
Abraham, Sprinter.
Abraham from Spintex. Abraham, how are you doing?
Where we go? I'm doing good.
Okay, great. So, give us your take on this topic.
I will go for the job.
Okay.
Because as a man,
even if you are moving around in your area, people will be like, Uncle Beck, you might be yo. Look at him. You understand? Your family, the pressure they will be putting on you and be like, Charlie, sorry, compared to my,
yeah.
What are you doing? You can write application as if it is easy nowadays to go to a security checkpoint and give your CV out.
Yeah.
So the pressure will be coming from the family, from friends, go and look for a job. So if you have somewhere you are petting for the meantime, you will get the experience, you will learn new things, and you will have something to update your CV.
Yeah.
I got a job at Cocoa Board as a contract staff.
Okay.
Sometimes I'll take my salary, send my wife, then I'll call her again to send me another one because after that, everything is gone.
Wow.
Everything is gone. After paying quick loan and other team and colleagues, you realize that the thing is gone.
Quick loan, brother.
But another thing is that we want to stay in because of the prestige.
Yeah, that's also another thing. Yeah.
Yes. I'm working at Cocoa Board. Where do you work? Oh, Cocoa Board.
Cocoa Board. Yes.
Glyco.
Yes.
ECG. Yeah, those things. So even with that one, you get you can be there and there can be vacancy at that place, and then they can push you through, and you can elevate yourself. So go for the job.
All right, thank you so much. He says go for the job. Now, when he mentioned prestige, look, this is so true and is an African problem. In fact, it's a Ghanaian problem. Parents, pastors, and all those people who get the voice to talk.
Yeah.
Please, stop comparing us to bankers and doctors. They are all not earning anything behind like that. Don't make it look like it's as if and parents, when these guys come to your home and they're coming to marry your daughters, and because I have suffered it, so
oh, my friend.
Yeah.
My friend
he said,
what do you do?
Where do you bank? Please, I work in the bank. They don't ask you any question.
Again.
When you come and say, I'm a musician.
I mean, your own crowd is good.
Now we are music pay. Music pay.
On yashin.
On yashin cow.
Now who go school there?
Who go school? I'm a radio presenter. Mona Mokasa or radio so okay.
Na suddenly you chamo.
Ye chamo. And advert na ya na ska ho. Okay. And we show no advert here also. Hey, entertainment for bro.
But yours is even better. Me now I've changed my when I go I say I'm a metal engineer.
Yeah, metal engineer. I like that.
Yeah. I am a creative metal engineer.
I like
That's
that.
very heavy.
Yeah.
So guys, back to the topic. This is something we shouldn't toy with at all.
Sure.
Yeah.
Do we have a labor office?
Yeah, we have
We
a
do.
Labor commission.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Are they
Every
working?
region. I think every region.
Who is the labor commission boss? Because media is not working here. I don't think it's working. You know what? I'm giving you an assignment. Go online. And I'm sorry that I keep mentioning South Africa, but that's the one place I've stayed longer than any other African country. And if you Google maybe salary for teachers, you will see that there's a standard. And it cuts across what teachers in government schools are earning, salaries that lawyers are earning, private school teachers are earning, nurses, doctors, and stuff like that. So you see, it makes it easy. So when somebody opens a private enterprise, so that they don't underpay their staff and people who come there, look at somebody earning 650 Ghana cedis in this economy.
And has to go and
But
buy
people
suit.
do.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
Oh yeah, of course.
Look, you are saying people do. When I started my first job, I won't mention names, but at the point I was earning 250 cedis.
Yeah.
A month. Before they upgraded me to 2,500. The 2,500, you don't know the celebration way, the party that I did for myself.
It was too much money.
Because I took that 250 for almost 2 years. In fact, my first job, there no salary. And I will take a trotro from Dansuman to Circle. I mean, Flamingo to Circle. Circle to where the office was. It was far, but it was not far per poor calculation. Poor man calculation is not far. So I walked. I had to walk. Every time for almost 3 years.
Wow.
Yes. You walk. You say, wow. You won't walk.
So you see, you found a way around it.
It's a very painful way. That is why a lot of bosses are wicked now. Because they think everybody has to go through it. Yeah, that's where a lot of bosses are. They're just wicked in the name of we are growing you. You are wicked.
I put it to you.
And because look, I asked the question. I asked the question about the generation that is worse. And per my investigation, the baby boomers, this is from 1946 to 1964, the critique there is that they resist change, which is so true.
Yeah.
So you can see those countries that have presidents who are 90-something, 80-something, they resist change. They're blamed for climate crisis, wealth, inequality, etc. But their strength is that they built infrastructure, post-war economies also, and also strong work ethic and resilience.
Yeah.
When you look at Generation X, this is from 1965 to 1980, they are labeled as cynical and disengaged.
Okay.
And then they are often overlooked in social change movements. And their strength is that they bridge between analog and digital worlds. A lot of people don't know, but in 1960s, it was in the 1960s that the AI started being experimented.
Yeah.
Millennials, from 1981 to 96, we are blamed for killing industries and viewed as entitled and overly sensitive. And then the strength is that we are tech savvy, entrepreneurial, socially aware, advocated for mental health and work-life balance. And then we come to the Gen Zs from 1997 to 2012. Easily distracted, phone obsessed, perceived as emotionally fragile and rebellious.
Very, very.
But I love their strength. They are bold, they are expressive and progressive. So in dealing with them, you need a lot of patience. You need to be also very objective. You need to be able to be a listener. Otherwise, you always think they don't respect. And advocates for justice, mental health, and inclusion. That is so true. But the Generation Alphas, they are so young. They haven't given anything on them yet. But I'm just giving this so that we understand the space that we are discussing better. Your last submissions, guys, before we leave. Esinu.
Right. I still stand by it that I'll take it because I've been in that phase where you're good, you have your educational qualifications, you believe strongly that you can put something, you can bring something to the table. But at the end of the day, you send CVs and everything, you're not getting a job. And you try compare, it's not good to compare, but you try compare situations, yourself and maybe some friends who are in jobs and everything. It puts you in a space of thinking, low self-esteem, not thinking you're worth it. And if care is not taken, that can, go into depression and who knows where it will end. So I will still say I will go for the job that is not paying, but go with an open mind that I'm going there not to stay there, but even if I'm going there and I'm looking at, proving myself and giving the people the reason to up my salary or move on to the next phase of my life. So instead of staying home, to be honest, for the sake of experience, responsibility, and everything else, I'll go for it.
All right. Okay, Esinu will go for the job. Michael?
Okay. I'll stay home, like I said. It will be better for me to be at home and put all my excesses at home than to get into a space and then become a problem in the space. Like she's saying, all these mental health, depression and everything, you can equally have those things when you are in a space that you do not want to be.
That's true.
You get what I'm saying? And apart from that, there's a lady that called and said she was going to leave. Me, I've left her alone. The truth of the matter is that, okay, we thank God that her situation has changed over the years. But trust me, there are people too who had gone into that space, and then the excesses were that they have to be with people's husbands and do other things and everything to even survive in the space.
That's true.
Okay, so we thank God that as for her, she didn't have the excesses like she says or claims and all that. So I mean, I will better be a nuisance to my family and then like put myself together to get something better. You know what I'm saying? So being at home necessarily doesn't mean that you're not doing anything, but you're still looking out for something.
For a better paying job.
Better paying job and everything too, for something better to happen to you than to come into a space and become a problematic human being to all of us.
All right. So you can keep having the conversations back at home or in your cars if you're doing the listening. I would have loved to continue picking some calls, but today we're having some few technical issues, and so we couldn't extend the phone calls. But tomorrow we will do so. In the meantime, we get into some more music, and coming up is Hot Edition, where they're bringing you the news and what's happening around the world. But let's get into some more music, and the drive continues.